When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk, people.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another special edition of the Make We Talk program. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube program. This morning, we're going to speak about, this afternoon, we're going to speak about what is going on in the parliament. The opposition spokesperson and on information slam the Minister of Information, Robert Morgan, of the arrogance, the utter arrogance that he reported. He ended up saying some stuff in the media that doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. The PNP opposition spokesperson on information says the comment by Information Minister Robert Morgan about the saga involving House Speaker Juliet Holness and former House Clerk Valrie Curtis, the arrogancy of Mr. Morgan. We're going to play something here for you all to listen to. And believe you me, when you hear it, then you'll make your own decision about it. Because honestly, I think the leader of Mr. Morgan, who is the Prime Minister, has a way of displaying some arrogant behavior on what is going on in the country. I want you to listen to what Mr. Morgan said.
The Information Minister
I want you to listen to what he said. Hold on.
This whole affair underscores this government's arrogance and disregard for the Jamaican people. Miss Valrie Curtis dedicated decades of her life in service to this country.
Before we go to that, you see? On Wednesday post-cabinet press briefing, Minister Morgan asked whether Mrs. Holness would withdraw a letter that she gave to Miss Curtis. Mr. Morgan responds that there are more important things to talk about right now than to talk about a letter that the Speaker of the House addressed to Miss Valrie Curtis, the former Speaker. You hear the arrogancy of this man? There is more important things to discuss more than a letter. So in other words, both Mrs. Holness, Mr. Holness, and Mr. Morgan do not believe that either the Prime Minister or the Prime Minister's wife, who's the Speaker of the House, must apologize to Ms. Curtis, a civil servant, and the Prime Minister apologize to Jamaican people who put him there. Listen to what the opposition spokesperson on information rather, of the People's National Party had to say.
The information minister's dismissive attitude is symptomatic of a government that has lost its way in serving the people, crudely resisting accountability and flippantly dismissing the legitimate criticisms from a broad cross-section of media, civil society, unions, and the opposition about a matter which exposes a worrying tendency of misuse of power in this country.
You hear that? You hear what the opposition spokesperson on information had to say about what the Minister of Information, his utterance when asked at a post-cabinet press briefing. Minister Morgan was asked whether Mrs. Holness would withdraw a letter of reprimand given to Mrs. Curtis. He responded that there are more important things which demand the government attention at this time more than the stupidness of Valrie Curtis. So if there is more things, Mr. Morgan, that demand the government attention at this time, I hope one of them is naming the 6 people. Listen to some more of what the opposition spokesperson and information said.
And it is this whole affair underscores this government's arrogance and disregard for the Jamaican people. Miss Valrie Curtis dedicated decades of her life in service to this country, and it is deeply troubling to witness her being unjustly vilified on the eve of her retirement. The opposition is calling upon the government to publicly acknowledge the gravity of this matter. It is imperative that the Speaker shows appropriate contrition to rectify this injustice by withdrawing her offensive letter and offering a sincere public apology to Ms. Valrie Curtis.
The People's National Party has been calling on the Speaker of the House, to apologize to Ms. Valrie Curtis. I've been calling on the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mrs. Juliet Holness, to apologize to Mrs. Valrie Curtis and withdraw that letter. But as I said on this program before, that the arrogancy of Mrs. Holness and her husband, they don't see it fit to apologize to no one, because the Jamaican people are beneath them. And the Jamaican civil servants, such as Valrie Curtis, is beneath Mrs. Holness. So she don't have to apologize. She don't have to apologize. And although the People's National Party has been calling on the Speaker to apologize and withdraw that letter, it is going on deaf ears, because those people in the halls of Parliament, in the power of this country, see us as little flabber. We're nothing to them. And that is why it hurts me when I see people hugging up and kissing up these politicians. I'm not saying that there are some of them, don't get me wrong, there are very good, outstanding politicians in this country on both sides of the aisle. Both sides of the fence. I've dealt with a lot of them. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. But when you have people in there who's full of arrogancy and can't humble themselves, then there is something fundamentally wrong. Huh? when you have a prime minister, during a budget presentation for the financial year of the Parliament of Jamaica, get up and walk out on the people of Jamaica. And the Jamaican people, some of them believe that he walked out on Mark Golding and the People's National Party. He did not walk out on Mr. Golding and the People's National Party. He walked out on the Jamaican people. And although the information, the opposition spokesperson information is calling, and although the opposition leader and civil society is calling on Mrs. Holness to publicly apologize to Mrs. Valrie Curtis and withdraw that letter, don't hold our breath on that, you know. Do not hold our breath on that. Because the arrogancy of the both individual, both Mr. Holness and his wife, they don't think and they don't see it fit to make a public apology about anything in this country. I do it, so take it and leave it. If you don't like it, tough luck. And for the arrogancy of this Minister of Information to answer the way how he answered, come on. But we don't expect anything better from the Minister of Information, you know. We don't expect anything better from the Minister of Information at all. Because he's one of Jamaica's worst Minister of Information in the history of this country. Robert Nestor Morgan is the worst Minister of Information this country have ever seen. Under any administration. The same way he came on a program that I was on. Well, I wasn't on the program. I'm a part of the radio station. And he went to say that Ambassador Curtis Ward, one of Jamaica's finest civil servant, one of Jamaica's finest ambassadors, who has served this country well with distinction and dignity. The same Robert Morgan went on national radio and said that Ambassador Ward is a fake ambassador. He's not an ambassador, he's a real ambassador. The same Robert Morgan. And that is why we, the people of this country, must call a spade, you know. That man is the worst minister. One of the worst ministers. I think he's the only minister. The worst minister of foreign affairs and of our Minister of Information, rather. He's the worst Minister of Information. And that is why he said this, you know. He's the one who said this.
I've always said to people, do not trust the words of politicians. I've always said to people, do not trust the words of politicians.
So the Minister of Information can come out and say something like that. How can we trust his administration? This is his word. Listen to me. This is no AI generated thing, you know. He was a senator. He was a senator then. This is what he said.
I've always said to people, do not trust the words of politicians. I've always said to people, do not trust the words of politicians.
So if the Labour Party Minister of Information, the government Minister of Information can come out and tell the Jamaican people and in a broader aspect of the world at large, if he can come out and tell the people that you must not trust the word of a politician, how can you trust this administration? And the Prime Minister still have him there. The Prime Minister of Jamaica still have him there as Minister of Information. And he can come out and tell us that we mustn't trust the word of a politician. I've always said not to trust the words of a politician. We're sick in this country. Then he went on the post-cabinet press briefing on Wednesday and utter such nonsense, he responds that there are more important things which demand the government attention at this time. Yes, there must be more pressing things that demand the government attention at this time, yes. But you're asked a question, Minister Morgan. Let me give you the title. I won't disrespect you. I'll give you the title. Although you disrespect me and others. I'll give you the title. Because you're Jamaica's Minister of Information. You could have at least answered a better way, Minister. We all know the government have more pressing things to deal with. Is it that you were nervous at the press conference, Minister? And you're getting a bit frustrated that they may ask you questions that you don't want to be asked in the public domain, Minister? Huh? For you, Minister, to utter these responses out of your mouth, you will never sit in the shoes of stand in the shoes of Miss Curtis. You will never, ever, neither you nor the Speaker of the House, will ever serve this country well as Mrs. Curtis. Although there are many things that Miss Curtis have done in the past that need to come out into the limelight, of course, with pertaining to a staff member who was not given the right to go on vacation leave because somebody was sick in her family by Mrs. Curtis. But you, Minister Morgan, and you, Madam Speaker, will never walk in the shoes of Valrie Curtis, because the people of this country respect Valrie Curtis. The people of this country put Miss Valrie Curtis in high regards of the service she have done to this country. But both of you, all of you, believe that it's an arrogance towards the people of Jamaica will put you in the higher positions in this country. Because you all don't respect us. You all believe that we're nothing. And that is why this preacher, this goodly preacher from the Baptist Union, the 175th anniversary of the Baptist churches in Jamaica. Is it the Baptist church? I don't remember, but something like that, yes. She had this to say about the same leaders of this country and leaders in the church. Listen to what she said.
Moses listened, Moses heard, and Moses treated the matter with the respect it deserves. How different from what we see today in leadership, in state and in church. Whether church or society, our leaders are too big to listen to your little petty demand. We don't have any time to hear you. You're not important enough. But time come for us to rid ourselves of the arrogance. It is time for us to rid ourselves of the arrogance exercised by the gatekeepers and the enforcers who have beaten the word of God into weapons of injustice, weapons of inequity, and weapons of gross iniquities. Some of us, and many of you, can attest to the arrogance that you have experienced at the hands and the pen strokes and the taps of leaders and those in positions of power who determine your future by denying you your rights in the present. Moses listened, Moses heard, and Moses treated the matter with the respect it deserves. How different from what we see today in leadership, in state and in church. Whether church or society, our leaders are too big too big to listen to your little petty demand. We don't have any time to hear you. You're not important enough. But time come for us to rid ourselves of the arrogance. It is time for us to rid ourselves of the arrogance exercised by the gatekeepers and the enforcers who have beaten the word of God into weapons of injustice, weapons of inequity, and weapons of gross iniquities. Some of us, and many of you, can attest to the arrogance that you have experienced at the hands and the pen strokes and the taps of leaders and those in positions of power who determine your future by denying you your rights in the present.
You hear? That is why that pastor went on a public platform and said what she said, because of the arrogancy of some of our political leaders in this country who believe that they're beneath the Jamaican people. The Jamaican people are beneath them. They're up there and we are down there. How dare us to demand an apology from any of them? I am a Jamaican citizen by birth, Derek, and I hold a Jamaican passport. So I have the fundamental God-given right to speak about my country. Doesn't matter where I live. For all of us to believe that we in the Jamaican diaspora must speak about Jamaica, there's something wrong with all of the cabeza. Amnesia must take up all of the brain that you all believe that because you leave Jamaica, you have no fundamental rights to speak about what is going on in Jamaica. You have properties in Jamaica, you pay taxes in Jamaica, but you must speak about what is going on in Jamaica. Like something wrong with all of you. Look like something wrong with all of you. We mustn't speak about the great Jamaica Labour Party or the great People's National Party. We must just shut our mouth. The great Jamaica Labour Party is in power. So we must just shut our mouth and accept what is going on in the country. Because it's prosperity time. And everybody have prosperity. Everybody. Every single soul. Prosperity going good for them. There's nothing wrong in the country. There's no level of corruption. Everybody have water in their pipes. There's no level of cronyism. There's nothing going on. There's no problem at all in the country. The people in the diaspora, they're the one who's creating the mayhem. Something wrong with everybody. For those who believe that we're going to shut our mouth, that we must not speak about anything. I'm not saying that the level of crime is because of the Prime Minister of Jamaica. What I'm saying, that you all are put there to see what you all can do to solve Jamaica's crime problem. Is it? So the buck stop with you, Minister of Insecurity. And then the final buck stop with the Prime Minister of Jamaica. I'm not saying the Prime Minister go out there and gun down people. I'm not saying the Prime Minister stay in his office and allow a young man to gun down his brother in the same family. What I'm saying is this. Although our society has broken down to a pitch where there's no morals and no values in the country anymore, what I am saying is this, that the buck stopped with the Prime Minister of Jamaica to gather the troops, gather the people to help solve Jamaica's crime problem. He has a opportunity, just like the Minister of National Security had a great opportunity to get, I'm not talking about a Wilfred Radigan, to get people from the Jamaican diaspora to see what they can do to assist Jamaica's crime problem. But what he did was to say to the Jamaican people, both home and abroad, especially in the diaspora, send in the money come. I don't want to know expertise. Send in the money come down here. And I want anybody to challenge me on that. I want him to come and challenge me that the Minister of Information didn't say anything like that. I'm not saying that is the Prime Minister, the Minister of Security went and gunned down people in Westmoreland or gunned down people in St. Thomas. It takes a whole country to solve a crime situation. But when a country is detached from the leadership of the country, then something's wrong somewhere. When the leaders of the country refuse to speak to the people about what is going on in the country, refuse to tell the people the correct crime numbers in this country, of how many Jamaicans have been murdered in this country, then there's something wrong somewhere. When you have a Minister of Information with his arrogancy, wouldn't even address the situation with Ms. Valrie Curtis. Is it that Ms. Valrie Curtis was so bad in the Parliament that you all just want to get rid of her? That she had to retire because she was so bad in the Parliament? I'm not flopping and weaving all over the place, you know. But I'm showing the people on this platform something here. The arrogance of this administration. They will not get certain things done in this country when it comes on to solving Jamaica's crime problem. When it comes on to saying to our people that yes, we need to build back our values and our attitudes in this country. Because none of them, prime example, the Prime Minister didn't show the people of this country any level of respect when he walked out of the Parliament of Jamaica. He did not. When he get up and walk out of the Parliament of Jamaica, because what? He's Mr. Bull Duppy and Duppy Conqueror. Huh? He's Mr. Bull Duppy and Duppy Conqueror. So I don't have to apologize to no one. He came back in the Parliament 2 or 3 days after. What he did was to acknowledge his mother in the gallery, and I do that because your mother buried for 9 months. He acknowledged his wife as a speaker. Then he went on to say, I'm the best baby father in the history of Jamaica. He not even acknowledged the Jamaican people by saying to them, I did something yesterday, and I sincerely apologize to my fellow Jamaicans and to this Parliament. He didn't do that because he's too big to do that. He's too big to do that. And now, on Wednesday morning, when the Minister of Information or Misinformation was asked a question, Ms. Valrie Curtis. Let me find back what he was asked. Let me find out what he was asked. Because we don't want to come out here and tell people something we're not going to say, you know. Yes, on Wednesday, post-cabinet press briefing, Minister Morgan was asked whether Mrs. Holness would withdraw a letter of reprimand given to Mrs. Valrie Curtis, the former clerk of the House of Representatives. The response from the Minister of Information, the goodly Robert Morgan, Jamaica's world-class Minister of Information, he responds that there are more important things which demand the government attention at this time. It prompted the People's National Party opposition spokesperson on information to utter these words. To get a response. The response from the... Hold on for me here.
The information minister's dismissive attitude is symptomatic of a government that has lost its way.
You hear? It is symptomatical of a government that lost its way. I pronounce the word correctly because sometimes my tongue tie up. A government that lost its way with its people. A government that has no respect for the people of this country. A government that continues to use the arrogancy that is being displayed in the parliament and at a press briefing to the people of this country. Listen to some more of this.
In serving the people, crudely resisting accountability and flippantly dismissing the legitimate criticisms from a broad cross-section of media, civil society, unions, and the opposition about a matter which exposes a worrying tendency of misuse of power in this country. This whole affair underscores...
And you know something? The People's National Party has been asking, the opposition leader, Mark Golden, has been asking the Speaker of the House to withdraw the letter of reprimand given to Mrs. Curtis by her, Juliet Holness, and to make a public apology. Until now, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the People's House, not the Speaker's House, the people of Jamaica House, the voters of Jamaica's House, until now, Mrs. Holness hasn't made any attempt to apologize to no one. No one whatsoever. Because she believed that she is above apologizing to anyone. Let's just show you the type of democracy we're living in. Let's just show you the totalitarian country we're living in. That we are nothing to the Labour Party administration run by the Prime Minister of this country, Mr. Andrew Holness. Mr. Holness, let me address you, sir, because a lot of people believe that I'm on this program here to bring you down or your administration. No, sir. What I'm on here for, sir, is same way you respect the Jamaican people to get their vote, sir. You should continue to respect them, sir. It's same way you walk the hills and valley of this country, sir, to gain the votes from the Jamaican people, sir. You take off all your shoes, sir. I believe, sir, that you should bow down to the people of this country same way, sir, because you garner their respect by getting the votes from them, sir. But because you have become the Prime Minister, the chief cook and buckle washer of this country, we're beneath you. And the only time that you go back down to the level that you went down to get the clerk, take off the clerks, to walk the river and the hills and valleys of this country is when you need the vote. A lot of people don't realize that the Prime Minister of Jamaica breached the law of the land when he went around at 2 p.m. in the morning at political campaigns around the country. The Town and Country Act stated that nothing after 2 o'clock, straight until 6 o'clock, no loudspeaker should be around anywhere. But the Prime Minister of Jamaica blatantly breached the law of this country. And because he's the Prime Minister, that comes out of it. But if it was a dirty foot trousers boy from below Crossroad, the same police officers who were going around with the Prime Minister lock him up. That's what we're talking about, Prime Minister. The level of disregard of the law by you, the level of disrespect by you, Prime Minister Holness, towards the people of Jamaica. That's what we're talking about. You have no respect for the people of this country, sir. You have no respect for the Parliament of Jamaica, sir. And for those who want to think, that go away, my dirty comrade, that's your business. I know what I stand for and what I believe in. Check anything in Jamaica that you want to check. The people of our country, Prime Minister, must come first and foremost by your watch. And if you truly respect the Jamaican people, Prime Minister Holness, it is not too late for you, sir, to enter the Parliament of Jamaica come Tuesday coming and say to the Speaker, whether is your wife is a Speaker that day, or the Deputy Speaker, the one who lives in Montego Bay, say to them, I want to address the Parliament and the Jamaican people. Get all the medias around the country carrying it live. And go to the Parliament, sir, and apologize to the Jamaican people, sir, for you. You walked out on the Jamaican people. Apologize to the Jamaican people for walking out of the Parliament. That's all we're asking you. It takes a big man to say, I'm sorry. Don't be a little boy, Prime Minister. Be a big man. I'm not disrespecting the office of the Prime Minister. As I said to people on this platform on many occasions, you may not like the individual who hold the office of Prime Minister, but respect the office of Prime Minister. And I have nothing against you, Mr. Holness. Nothing at all against you, sir. As I stated on this platform and many times, I've spoken to you more than once. I've spoken to you, sir, more than once on several occasions. But that doesn't mean because I speak to you, I mustn't talk about anything, sir. If you, Mr. Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mr. Andrew Michael Holness, if you, sir, truly have the people interest at heart, if you truly respect the Jamaican people, sir, when you walked out of the Parliament of Jamaica during the budget presentation by the opposition leader of Jamaica, you did not walk out of the Parliament and mark Jefferson Golden and the People's National Party, sir. You walked out on the Jamaican people, sir. And you need to apologize to the Jamaican people, sir. And if you want to apologize to Mr. Golden and the People's National Party, then go ahead and do it. But firstly, what you need to do, sir, is apologize to the people of Jamaica. You walked off the job, Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness. You and the entire Labour Party administration, and the entire government walked out on the Jamaican people. In which other modern democracy can this happen more than in Jamaica? And you came back to the Parliament, Prime Minister. And before you apologize to the Jamaican people, sir, what you did is to go and big up members of your family and tell the Jamaican people that you're the best baby father known in the history of Jamaica. As if we care who you want to be baby father for. The people don't want to care. I sure to myself, I'm pretty much sure. But if you want to be the best baby father, that's your business. That's not running the government. I'm the same Minister of Information when he heard that he knocked the desk. Knocked the desk. And when you were asked by the journalist, Mr. Robert Morgan, about Ms. Valrie Curtis, And if the Speaker would apologize to Ms. Valrie Curtis and withdraw the letter, you answered by saying the government have more pressing things to deal with at this time more than that. Because Valrie Curtis is nothing. Is what Valrie Curtis do too, sir? Is what Ms. Valrie Curtis do to every single member of the Labour Party government, sir? Or should I say what Ms. Valrie Curtis do to the Speaker and Robert Morgan? But of course, we the people of this country, all we do is sit down and accept what is going on and say that big mouth, laba mouth Jeffrey Tavares bringing down the country. You know what I'm talking about. Everything I put on this platform come from news. Everything that I put on this platform is not propaganda news or fake news. It is news that's in the public domain. And if you all continue disrespecting the people of this country, if you all continue putting the poor people back against the wall in this country, if you all continue make poor people eye water, believe you me, the eye water of the poor people in this country shall go on the shoulders and on the children. If you all continue let poor people cry in this country, when you have a basic thing as water, a woman crying for water in this country, crying for water. But of course, when you don't give a flying count about the people of this country, it's a shame. It's a burning shame that every year in any administration, whether the People's National Party or the Jamaica Labour Party, they talk about drought. They don't put anything in place. That when the drought hit the country, there's water in place to supply to the people of this country. I have an expert one coming up about these people who have water drums given away. Mr. Molan Wilson, Member of Parliament for Western Westmoreland. Mr. Molan Wilson, are you aware of water drums given away where one person
most of the time you look there is no way.
Sorry. Where one person, sorry. Where one person, a councillor of the Jamaica Labour Party, have 5 drums in his yard down in Westmoreland. A councillor of the Jamaica Labour Party has 5 black tanks in his yard, while members of the public in Westmoreland and all over Jamaica have no drum and have no water. Miss Matty, now no drum in her yard. Not to mention Sister Tem. Now no drum in her yard. But all I don't have how much drum in a phone yard. I don't have so much drum in a phone yard. But you know something? Until we, the people of this country, will get up and speak out and call a spade, it's a shame and disgrace that this country is going to be 62 years old this year and our people is suffering for water same way. And yet we're well known around the world as the land of wood and water. Around the world as land of wood and water. Huh? And we have people The government giving away drums to people. And Mr. Wilson, Mr. Molan Wilson, pretty much sure you have seen the video circulating on social media, sir. You need to answer to the people of Western Westmoreland, sir. Why a council of the Jamaica Labour Party have about 5 drums in his yard? And members, the same Labour right people them, who support the Labour Party government, has no water, has no drum. But one single person, a councillor, has 5 drums in his yard. And he have a drum connect already, you know. But they give him water to feed him house. But he have 5 drum. Back in the days, I tell you, it's Jamaica change, you know. Successful government have waste the resources of this country. Back in the days, you know, when those things come down to the parish, you know, it is either at the constituency office or is at the National Water Commission office. PWD back in the days. Anybody know the Public Works Department back in the days? I'm not that old. But I remember those drums have given to the office of the NWC, and then they get a truck on the advice of the member of parliament. They get a truck and they go around and distribute the drums to the various areas. Who forget the Mass Joe, Mass Albert, Mass Winston, Mass Paul, Sister Rachel, Sister Vanessa, you know, Sister Tem, then get a local drum. But one councillor in Western Westmoreland have 5 water drum in a yard. And those water drums is supposed to give away. Winston, where is the man must do? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. We are Jamaicans. And if we elect a government, we demand accountability. We need a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Not a government who will suck up things and give to their friends and cronies. Like how they give one a Montego Bay Metro. I'm getting some more information on that. That the people in Montego Bay Metro, because Keisha Mack is up there, you know. Keisha Mack make some people resign from Montego Bay Metro because of the way she they go on. As she own Montego Bay Metro, you know. Because she a general manager up there. She a big gym up there. And one of them a big project manager at the Montego Bay General Hospital. And he can't even build a full cube. But I don't come to talk about them today. Miss Valrie Curtis has served the people of this country well. And for you all to be disrespecting a lady like that is a disgrace. We're going to open up the phone lines for those who want to call in and give you 2 cents on what I'm talking about or anything else. If you want to call in about the water problem in our country, the corruption problem, the crime problem, call us. We have to have some solutions to all of this though. So the numbers to call is 954-529-8030. If you want to call in, that's the numbers to call into the program. 954-529-8030. That's the number to call into the program right now. Wow. Let me see what is going on the news setting. Oh, by the way, I heard that former football player, former football player O.J. Simpson has died at the age of 76. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon, Cousin Jeffrey. What?
I am here looking and living, sir.
To God be all the glory. Let me tell you something, man.
Mm-hmm.
The more the monkey climb, the more him exposed.
Mm.
Nebuchadnezzar, God could have killed Nebuchadnezzar, but you know when he put him out of ground, one him put him out a thing there, in the umbrella. Herod, you saw him with Herod and Herod in the arena when you find out so when they get there.
Yes.
I think was some people in the arena say, hey, just lift him off and cheer and make a nice couple seconds. Mother eat half of him.
Yes.
You understand me? We don't learn from these things as a way and we don't know when to come and humble ourselves. And don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Because God ever we over put with them, you know. You ever see a base move if you look at a baseball, he that humble him, he that exalt himself. Shall be a base, and if you humble yourself, Father God will exalt you.
Oh, yes.
You understand? Make them go on, man, and behave away. You see, remember, say when they consider poor people, you know, Father God love you, you know. But when they exploit and deal with poor people, say, Father God, now a lot more part of you, you know. You understand me? Next thing, I overheard that for the Chinese, they come in and they weigh the water problem waiting, and we know them do that water because they use bamboo and carry water for 1,000 miles, you know. Anyway, they want, you know. But that's what me heard, you know. But I go and listen and just go and, you know.
Let me ask you a question before you go, though.
No problem.
Let me ask you a question before you go, though.
Yeah.
Me and must be the same age, no, sir?
To God be the glory.
All right. And from me and you born, when you hear about Jamaica is a land of wood and water, and the Jamaican people have no water in their pipes.
Exactly. You know, so every day I look on it and it grieves me. We are land of wood and water. But Jeffrey, let me tell you something. If you look on the whole of the shoreline in Jamaica, we have panel, some thing, we have river or something. We never see the bag God yet.
So hold on, my friend.
Yeah.
Don't you believe that the two political parties in this country haven't served the people well when they come on to distributing basic needs as water, healthcare, education, and security, sir?
And Jeffrey, man, listen, man. We are one of the brightest kids, you know. All right, what do you mean a class, right? Because right, they want to wear them in there, Jeffrey. And me in a class with you. And the supervisor is a white man, the teacher. And him say, man, I didn't know that the brightest kids, them, you find them in the Caribbean. And I look at them smile and I say, you didn't know that? And let me tell you something, Jeffrey. I was talking to somebody long time ago, years ago. And I said, like place like Mokwa and them place where have a water problem. All you need to do, set up some pump house, you pump the water, go pump party, and you pump the water, make the water reach from the hill. As well as the water reach from the hill. It can gravity feed, but anywhere you want it. Right? The next thing again, we are a tropical country. Get your money and just try deal some solar. I remember when cable and wireless in and all if you're outside pilot, they want when you don't want a phone out there, get phone out there. Set up these things, man. And then if you're interested, but them always want to put in our neck, you know. Them always just want to keep it down, but remember me tell you say, everybody who deal with God people somewhere. Remember me tell you, the try to steal a million and be a man of God, you know. And the more God rough, you know.
Oh, yes.
You understand me?
As I said to some people the other day, I don't profess to be a Christian, you know. I'm trying to be a child of God.
Yes, Jeffrey, I try to be a child of God.
Because you have some people, you know, who say them are Christian, you know. And when they want to chop some tongues, of course, they cause you having a bad word, you know.
Yeah, man. And why when people like you, Rattigan, no, everybody are do good. Why people are because them are evil to the Bible tell you, know. Anytime you know I do good, people try to come up and say, right, they don't know good for evil. Woe unto them, the Bible tell you, woe unto them who call bitter sweet and sweet bitter. And call good evil and evil good. You don't know how you can get bitter and sweet from the same fountain. Father God, go make some way use when feces and make all styling jealousy. And some of them will use it as toothpaste.
I'll tell you something, you know, sir. A well-known Jamaican politician on his deathbed, he was eating, you know what, and he confessed to when the poor people of this country.
Most of it, Jeffrey, it can't go no other way. I just a way that most have to go. Just like how Mr. Tommy lives there, you know, like you're picking them and God bless you, picking them again, come better.
All right.
It can't go nowhere. It have to go that way.
So when
to be that way.
When me come on this program talk, you know, me not go call no name.
No.
But on both sides of the fence,
yeah, they know
they shall eat, you know what, before the day them God call them home, and they shall confess to what is the poor people of this country.
And the one side lean up and can't no side to say to. Because that's how it has to go.
All we have to do, sir, including myself and those who on the platform here, on the chat room here, is try and live a clean life towards Almighty God, not towards man. Try and live a clean life towards the Creator who created you, not towards mankind. That's all I have to say.
Jeffrey, I gotta tell you this before I go.
Yes, sir.
Plenty of people love God, but they don't fear him.
All right.
It's scriptural. Plenty of people love Christ, but they don't fear him.
Yes. All right, my brother.
God bless and take care.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Continue to do the good work. Don't make nobody change it for the way. God work here, though.
All right, my brother.
God work because you love poor people and God work here, though.
Thank you.
God bless.
Yeah. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Hi, Jeffrey, darling. How are you doing, baby?
I am doing good, ma'am.
Why, my body? Jeffrey, I'm tired.
Why am I get tired now?
I'm tired of me.
You did carry some water up Timber Hill?
Walk up Stony Hill. No, sir.
You're carrying water from Stony Hill?
Yeah.
Father, help us, oh God.
I tell you, the land of food and water.
So you have no water. You have no. Then you're prime.
No water. I'm going to let you the hood.
Lord have mercy. But your prime minister say you know give out water now, man. You have the water trucks going around. But guess what now? Some of the water trucks don't belong to NWC at all, and it belongs to private people. Jesus have mercy, dear God.
I'm not just no. That's a long time. That's a just no. What is happening now is nothing new. It's nothing new. Anyway, that's all I said. He was talking to his teacher when he went to his class, and his teacher was a white man. And the white man saying, say, some of the bright is sticking you find him in the Caribbean. That was there. Not now. That was there. No.
No, I don't agree with you.
They're not picking away affect that teacher. It's not just to go along with sit down here.
No, that's not all them say so.
No, but back in my days when we were going to school, people from all over from Jamaica, especially Jamaica, they come to get teaching because we have good teachers. We don't have teachers again, and the economic make teachers that they are left, and the student them now have no manners to teachers, them are fighter teachers, and not saying all of them, most of them, and all those things. So, for me, the education gone under the bridge.
I still believe that Jamaica creates some very great children when it comes on to education. And I not then, no same way, man. Come on.
No, man, me not see that, Mr. Jeff. Me not see that. Me don't see that. I mean, make sure tell me them say any day them go to school and go be a teacher. They need by the hoe and the machete and the fast, and then go dig down some hillside and go plant yam. Can you go to school for teacher to give you some of what he or she have in their brain, and you to take it in. You know, go there to go fight a teacher and face with teacher. No? You don't go there to do that. You go there to learn. Teacher is gonna teach you, and you're gonna learn. And if you disrespect teacher and go fight a teacher, any day, none of my own them do that. Remember the last day them I go to school and me offend them. Me not have money like that to you.
Wow.
You know?
So where you say you carry some water this morning?
Lord of mercy, me et tung ball out. Me et tap tung peel
So
out.
where you carry the water from?
Anyway, the seat and a special way if it bring it from.
So because you're in East Kingston.
Yes, sir.
Lord have mercy. So you have to go for a stone, you go beg some water and come back down with it.
Sometimes I have to go to the bed.
Dear God. Where you go? You go to Andrew House in Beverly Hills?
No, Mr. Stony, me say not Beverly. Don't mix me up. You two mix up. Mr. Stony Hill. There's a difference between Stony Hill and Beverly Hills.
Oh, I thought
Beverly.
no. I thought it said Stony Hills. I thought it said Beverly Hills, man. Over the mansion
No,
with the PM there.
No, sir. I said Stony Hill. Stony Hill?
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Up.
Where they have a little stream where you go beer and you wash and you catch liquor water.
I think I know where that spring is in. I think somebody took me up one time, you know.
Okay.
I think a friend of mine took me up there, some time ago. A friend of mine took me up there.
Yes, sir. And you went through the oasis and all of that.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, Jeffrey.
Mm.
That's what it is. Jamaica, the land of food and water. We don't have the land and we don't have the water. We only left with the wood.
You're tired about it, you know.
Me not say that. Yeah, mother. Jeffrey, have a nice evening. I need to call you off here. I need to bring up something with you pertaining to you and I, Jeffrey.
Me and you?
Yes, sir.
You be careful. My wife divorced me now, you know.
So, no, your wife not divorced you. Back in 94, 95, somewhere around there. Up a great White House, up a Mona.
Yes.
I went pick your brains for that one day.
Oh, up by the house that we have in Mona.
Yes, sir.
Okay, call me off here because maybe you know me true then. If I mention
Yes,
house
sir.
in Mona.
Never pick your brains.
All right.
Yes, sir. So your wife not divorced, so you're not afraid. Wife, you don't fret, it's not nothing personal.
Oh.
Just never rushing for that little bit back then.
All right, my dear. Thanks much for calling in.
All right, just take care.
Okay,
Listening as usual.
Yeah, man. Thanks much. Wow. You know, sometimes when I go out and hear people, a lot of people remember you and know you, you know. The number to call is 954-529-8030. This morning there was an accident on the Portmore toll. Wow. My. There was an accident at the Portmore toll this morning. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, welcome to the Mekwito program.
Did you watch the carnival on?
If I watch the who? Hello?
Officer standing, and there was a
You're breaking up. What did you say? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I'm losing you. What did you say?
Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear now. Go ahead. Hello? Okay, you're not hearing me, not hearing, well, maybe you have on your radio in the background. Whenever you call into the program, please turn off your devices and listen to me. Don't listen to what is going on in the background. News just coming into our news center. The police are advised that members of the public, hold on. Good afternoon, welcome to the Mekwito program.
I do not have any radio on, but I'm silent.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I am saying, did you watch the carnival on Sunday on any one of the networks?
Somebody sent it to me. I saw a video with a young lady parading around two police officers, and the police officers said
Exactly. How can that be happening in today's world?
Well, let me say something to you. the officers cannot be blamed for anything, you know. Because
No.
you know why? They have not done anything. They stand up doing their duty, and you realize when they have the hand behind them, they was leave moving. It doesn't look good, you know. It don't look good, you know. Don't get me wrong, it don't look good, you know.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. That is totally disrespect for the person in the uniform and for the uniform. If I was there, me that secretary, I said, no, you don't do that. That is totally disrespect.
Well,
How can you? And it's not nice to say she stand up. She hold on for the man in her waist, in her pants waist.
And one point she holding neck.
Really? You can't do that. I'm in my uniform. If you don't have respect for me, I respect for the uniform. Can I respect the uniform? Don't do that.
Well,
And you want to say, because it look like it's the two of them look like it's young officers. You want to tell me the senior officer don't see that and say, no, miss, I'm not going to tolerate that.
Maybe the senior officer was getting his groove on somewhere else, though.
But you see, that's what I'm trying to say. If it was when like a Trinity, Bigger Ford, Length, we not put up with that. But you could have never do that to any of those officers in those times. No.
Mm-hmm.
Have some respect. Have some respect, regardless of what is happening in the police force and regardless of what they're saying about the police force. Have some respect.
True.
The woman up on the top of her head and hold up on the man's belt and the whole world and look up in our whole world. Really?
The whole world doing what?
Look up in our whole world.
Then hold on, and Jeffrey. Anyway, I just make I keep my mouth.
No, but if I was standing there, if I even was standing there and I'm the next officer to who she hold, I'd have to say something to her. No, miss, I'm not going to put up with that. Please moving right along. Don't do that. That is out of orderliness and totally disrespectful. And she should go and apologize to them. That's gonna happen in Iron Ramsey time. No way, Inspector Iron Ramsey was going to put up with that.
You mean?
Hell no.
You mean former Inspector Iron Ramsey?
Yes. And it's Miss Lindsay now that is there. Superintendent Lindsay. And if she was there and see that, it would have been, and I could call some names and I was like, what is going on? What really is going on? You come to the carnival to enjoy yourself. Don't disrespect the police force and don't disrespect the person in the uniform. Don't do that. You're disrespecting the person in the uniform. You're disrespecting the uniform and you're disrespecting the force in that manner. I would not tolerate that. No way, no how. Good evening, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for calling in. My. The center cannot hold mirror and occupy the land. But you know, hold on there. There is a news coming in. Whoa. Hold on for me. I haven't heard this one. Let me go to this because it's over an hour ago, but it's still a little breaking news. Hold on a minute for me. Can you call back, please? It's still a little breaking news coming into our news center here. That let me say this here. This is Mekwi Talk breaking news. News just coming into our news center. A minor earthquake with a magnitude 3.3 were felt in Mandeville, Manchester this morning. Well, a short while ago. That's earthquake magnitude 3.3 were felt in Mandeville, Manchester on Wednesday. A little while ago. That's a magnitude earthquake. An earthquake was felt in a section of Mandeville, Manchester. 3.3 earthquake was felt in Mandeville, Manchester this morning, this Wednesday here. According to the earthquake unit at the University of West Indies, the quake with a depth of 12.8 kilometers near Clarendon. It was felt near Clarendon at 8:31 a.m. this morning. Why did I send out this now, though? That's an earthquake was felt in Mandeville, Manchester. 3.3 magnitude earthquake was felt in Mandeville, Manchester. And it is a depth of 12.8 kilometers near Clarendon. It was reported this morning by the earthquake unit of the University of the West Indies. That is news just coming into a news center here. That an earthquake was felt. You can call back in. Let me call back the person who was calling because I had to give that news a while ago. The person was calling. Let me call back the person here. Wow. Hold on for me, please, that I go back to this. The number to call is 954-529-8030. Let me call back the person here. We'll get back the person. Hopefully the person will answer their phone. Will not, then... Oh. Lord. Sorry about that. The numbers to call is 954-529-8030. We're gonna get in more calls. You can call back in now. You were calling earlier on. You can call back in. Yes, there was an earthquake felt in Mandeville, Manchester this morning. But you know what I don't understand? We have so much springs around Jamaica. Why are we short of water? Why are we short of water if we have so much springs around Jamaica? I'll just show you that there's lack of proper management, lack of proper things. You know? Wow, that don't look good at all. There's too much things going on in this country, you know. Too much. And it needs to stop. Too much things going on in this country, man. There's no water. A basic need is water. The people that can't get water in this country. By the way, something was sent to me, like how we're talking about water now. A video was sent to me that there's some water trucks at the NWC office. I think it's in Montego Bay or in Hanover or Westmoreland. I don't remember exactly where they said it come from. And the caretaker for Western Westmoreland, the PNP, Ian Hales, was speaking about it. About the water trucks and so forth. Let me see if I can get this thing here. Let me see if I can get it here and play it, make you all see it. It looks very disturbing, and you know, you're saying to yourself, is this a country that they're talking about a 2030 vision for? Huh? Is this a country where majority of our people in 21st century Jamaica? Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome back to the program.
Yes, I'm just calling to tell you that you're doing a great job, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes, I'm just talking about the water problem. I think it's some of these things is sabotage, same me. I can't understand why it's just, you know, sometimes I just wonder if it's sabotage, sabotage people. Because when we look on the water, Westmoreland, you have a lot of river down there, same way. So I don't know.
That's the same thing I'm asking, ma'am.
Yes, and the next thing I want to say to you, the Mr. Morgan in the parliament with Juliet Holness, I don't know. Him behaving like Juliet Holness of you know, when you have your husband, a letter where you find for your husband and you don't want to share it to nobody, you hide it. Mr. Morgan behaving like you find a love letter where someone writes your husband. You don't want to share it with the person.
No, hold on for me.
You should be behaving like that.
Hold on for me, sweetheart. Hold on for me, ma'am. Hold on for me. I think you're misunderstanding something here. Mrs. Holness sent a letter to the clerk of the house, who's now the former clerk of the house, Ms. Valrie Curtis. What people are saying from the beginning that Mrs. Holness should withdraw the letter and apologize to Mrs. Curtis. A journalist asked Mr. Morgan at the post-cabinet press briefing on Wednesday if Mrs. Holness is going to withdraw the letter and apologize. What the goodly gentleman did was to say that the government has more important things to do with at this time, more than any stupid letter and apology to Mrs. Curtis.
Yes.
You understand now?
Yes. Yeah. So let me ask you a question now.
Yes,
so Miss, she don't deserve apology?
Of course she deserves apology.
Okay. And I don't know why they have this man misinformation in there now. I don't know. I don't think he's doing a great job.
Oh, come on, man. He's Jamaica's world-class Minister of Information.
I don't think he's doing a great job. And the next thing I want to say, the budget debate. Me and my husband and my son is 26. I was watching the budget debate. You know, we always talk to my son about voting. And you see, when the Prime Minister walk out, we always sit here, we three of us sit down, me and my husband and him. And he said to me, Mommy, that's why I tell us, me now vote. Them are something there, because he was there enjoying the budget debate. You understand now, when he get up and laugh, I was so ashamed. I could never tell him again about voting. Because it don't look good. Because when he get up and he say, Mommy, that's why I tell us me now vote. When I look on it, we need people that need apology. They need apology. Oh, you go tell the people to get up, walk out like that, and the young, even the younger people, them. You understand? My son said, Mommy, that's why I'm in now. What?
No, hold on there for me, ma'am. You must encourage him to vote, you know, because when you're saying that voting, it is his constitutional right to vote, you know. And I would advise him to exercise his right to vote.
The next two vote. But him they tell me say him now when he see this now. You understand? I when me he just feel say in disrespectful by what the government did.
Yes.
You understand?
A lot of people, a lot of younger people felt away, and I don't think the Prime Minister understand what he did, you know. Minister Holness.
All right, okay.
Prime Minister Holness did something that I've never done in the history of this country before.
Yeah.
When he got up out of the parliament because of his feelings, he got up and walked out. And I keep on saying to the people of Jamaica and the wider world, you know, the Prime Minister of Jamaica did not walk out on the People's National Party and Mr. Golden, you know.
Walk out on the Jamaican people. The world. Yes, the world. Because the whole world was watching.
He did not walk out on the opposition. He walked out on the Jamaican people who put him there to do a job.
Yeah, okay. But let me tell you, he need apology. We need, especially younger people, them need apology. And this man don't know what he's doing to his people. Mr. Jeffrey, you have to pray. We have to pray for him, see if he can change. Because I don't know if he's going to change at all, money-wise. Because if he said them come to take over Jamaica for themselves right now, so. And there'll be few words me have to say to you, because it pain me hard to see how they take over with sweet Jamaica like a for them. Like their grandparents really give them.
Yeah, man, then hold on enough. If their grandparents never really give them, then they wouldn't go answer. And the people of the country still don't accept it.
They will. All right. When me look at the lady, we then go dig down the lady, much things on it. And yet they tell the lady say everything okay, and then the next morning then go behind the lady back. And then grandparents really give them man. Because they will come up here for them grandparents give them it. When me hear her name, she Landell, so before she married them Holness, so she went born with that the name they take the people land.
What's your name?
Landell.
Oh, so because she named Landell, she's a Landell.
Yes.
Well, I know something else, you know.
Okay.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in. The number to call is 9545298030. For those who know someone who having a water in their pipe, call in, because somebody just told me a while ago that somebody from the NWC is watching the program, and based on what they're hearing, they're very concerned. Well, if we're not concerned, get the people the water, no? The number to call is 9545298030. I'm going to play a video that was sent to me with the People's National Party caretaker for Western Westmoreland, the goodly Ian
I'm on
Hale.
Bevan Avenue in Montego Bay at the NWC office in St. James. This is the graveyard for the billions of dollars that we have spent on buying these trucks.
But I would say this afternoon, you know, I know the people are vexed with me, you know. The two administration is to be blamed for Jamaica's water crisis. It's all good and dandy that Mr. Hales did this, you know, and I like what he did. Call in Norman. The number is 9545298030. Call in and tell us what's going on in Portland, what's going on in St. Ann, what's going on in Westmoreland, what's going on in Hanover, what's going on in Kingston and St. Andrew. Anybody who have water crisis, call me and let me know. 9545298030. It is also a WhatsApp number. You don't have to call straight. You can call on WhatsApp. It's also a WhatsApp number. 9545298030. Call in and tell us what's going on in Portland, in Hanover, in Westmoreland, in Clarendon, in St. James, in Trelawney. 9545298030. This water in St. Elizabeth too. Yes, St. Elizabeth. Look at this in Negril, Westmoreland. The Montier in Negril. There's a big water reservoir up there, you see? And the residents of Negril have no water. But yet, look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're currently at the Westland Mountain tank. The tank is 100% full and the overflow is flowing out. And none of the water is running to the community. And the question is being asked now by everybody, including the new regional manager. Why isn't the water being coming out of the tank and going into the community? And that is a question that he's asking himself and trying to answer. But as we have it now, the tank is full to capacity and the overflowing is flowing. And the $10 billion question, why is the water locked off from the community? So ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are here to solve. Because obviously,
that's what they're there to solve. There's some experience at the end of it, and I don't want to play that. Now tell me something now. I know where the tank is in Westland Mountain. I know where the tank is. It begs to ask the question, did they build that tank and don't connect it to the main water supply to give people water? That's a question must be asked. Or did they build that tank and that tank is supplying some people of the Vumvava and the Vumvavi, but other people who live below certain places don't get the water? That's a very good question to ask. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Mekwitaw program.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm living in Armagh. I just came.
Where you living in, sir?
Doctor. No water is in the pipe.
Where you live, sir?
Yeah. No water is in Harborview here.
In Harborview? You hear that, NWC?
Harborview.
There's no water in Harborview. That's when you're going into St. Thomas there, sir.
Yeah.
Between Kingston and St. Thomas. St. Andrew and St. Thomas.
Yeah. Huh?
I said Harbour View is between Kingston and St. Andrew. St. Andrew and St. Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. NWC.
All right.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
You have anything more to say?
Yeah.
You have anything more to say, sir?
No, I don't have anything else to say.
All right. Thanks for your call, sir.
All right, then, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. The National Water Commission. You hear what is going on? The people don't have any water, you know. And that's in Harbour View, adjoining to St. Thomas, St. Andrew and St. Thomas. And that's the constituency of the Speaker of the House, Mrs. Juliet Holness. No water in that area. No water at all. No water. So how the people are going to bathe? I tell you, these people don't have a 10-year plan or a how many year plan, I must try if I can get through to the Deputy Mayor of Westmoreland. Deputy Mayor Thomas of Westmoreland. You getting any water down there yet? Because the Minister of Water, the good Mr. Matthew Samuda, went down to Westmoreland the other day, and he had a meeting with the Negro Chamber of Commerce, but he didn't have a meeting with the councillors or the mayor. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Hey, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
You're talking about the water crisis.
Yes, sir.
And I'm wondering, all of a sudden, I noticed that in Jamaica, there are a lot of tanks, and they have to pay for the water to go in the tanks. And I remember I wrote an article about why all of a sudden just tanks on people's house top or wherever it is, and no water in the pipes. And I'm glad that you raised this point about why there is no water. They have to be trucking water. And this is something new that I've noticed happening in Jamaica now. And nobody's been benefiting from water trucking because it's not free. They have to pay for it.
Some people who own some blue trucks down there, sir.
Oh. And I mean, this is not government. This is not how it's been run, because why do I have to, why the Jamaican people then have to be paying for water? And also, and I'm sure if you have a pipe in a yard,
yes,
you have to be paying for water to the Water Commission also.
Bro. I don't know what's going on, sir. We're looking into it. I'm going to see if I can get the Deputy Mayor from Salomon on the line.
I hope you do.
I'm going to see what I can do, sir. Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. Where are you calling from?
Hi, Mr. Jeffrey.
Yes, ma'am. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Montego Bay.
Oh, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Go ahead. You have water up there?
Yes, we have water.
You're in the Deputy Prime Minister constituency or the Deputy Speaker?
No.
Who's
No, I'm down in Montego Bay.
So who's the member of parliament for that area where you are? You have any idea?
What your name again? Is your name right now? I don't remember what your name is.
Oh, okay. So go ahead, ma'am. You're calling for something. Go ahead.
The Labour Right man is the council. I don't know which one of them is what, but anyway, I know that it's the Labour Right council we out here.
Okay, go ahead.
And from that, things is so mixed up with them. I not even know nothing about them, But anyway, what I want to talk about is about the water and some situation. Because what I noticed before this thing coming with the drought, you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Remember that when the rain used to fall, rain set up, and then we expect the rain going to come.
Right.
No. This man, buy up a whole lot of tank quite some time now and put down, right?
Who?
So he expects something to come across.
Who buy up some tanks?
So the government, some whole heap of black tank can say.
No, hold on. I'm not taking off anybody, you know. But I think what they normally do, you know, is to buy some tanks. Both parties do it. Buy tanks and put down just in case, you know. Because they expect drought. What may the fact of the matter is what they should do, and I think maybe that's why they don't want to do it, is to create something, put something in place that when the drought face Jamaica or come to Jamaica, you already have things in place where the people are cry out for so much that they don't have any water. You know? Anyway, go ahead. That's your opinion. Go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead.
But as I said, both sides do it, but I don't know nothing about if the PNP did. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that this heap of tank that buy and put down quite like they expect so then say we would have drought. So tell me something now. All those rivers in the parishes then, why the people don't set it up okay, settle us doesn't can have excess water? Because I've been rolling river already, you know. And I'm telling you, I don't know if you ever go rolling river.
I'm from Westmoreland, ma'am. I know river.
Oh, you know it. And I'm telling you, I went there and I tell you some man, good water coming out the rock, you know. Good water, clean, pretty. A whole lot of water. So I don't know why the people didn't use it up and set it up so people can get water.
That's what I'm saying to you, ma'am. That's what I'm saying to you. Successful administration in this country hasn't done enough to make sure the Jamaican people have water in their pipes, ma'am. The two political parties to be blamed for Jamaica's lack of water in the people pipes. Go ahead, ma'am.
And the thing about it again, the Prime Minister did say that whenever time you people see your Prime Minister is acting out of the way, you must hold him accountable. And he said dark days for Jamaica. So I'm wondering if it's the dark days, a part of the dark days. This because number one again, I understand then taking out the pump to pump the water to different places. Why remove the pump? Why? That's looking funny. But I mean to say, you can't sabotage people with water. When you sabotage the light, you can't sabotage with water, you know. So it is looking on like this Jamaica take a different turn. And the turn what it takes is not a good look. No, it is not a good look. But what people cannot understand, remember that first time politics and these politics right now are two different politics, you know. What we need to do, we need to read the Bible. All the place full of a heap of church in Jamaica and the people now read the Bible to know what to expect and what not to expect. They're supposed to read the Bible. This is not time to lap tail now. Because we are going down a path we're in. When it's hard to build up, but it's easy to tear down, you know. So when the thing tear down now, and people don't know themselves, and now we're looking in each other's face, oh, we're going to get this, oh, we're going to get this. See they had a small country them there. What the people them barge into. Don't you see people them come out and even have party on the beach? And those who try to occupy the people in place, they take up and sit and then leave and gone. Jamaica cannot understand. It is time for Jamaica and them to stand up. Why you guys have been doing the best, and at the same time the Jamaican then are rally behind the thing. And then things say by you people talking that alone can help. If the action do not put in, and we say one, I go get the consequence. Here, not good. So you guys is trying the very best to help us, and we not try to help for yourself. Whether we are J or whether we are P, all of us are fall in the same garbage. Each parish need a leader, and the leader them converse with each other and then make up some decision what to do. Because if Jamaican do not take the street, it's going to be worse. Kevin Kevin give out the full history of what's going to happen here and then take it to joke. It is not joke.
Which Kevin is that, ma'am?
It's not gonna joke. Kevin said that the martial law will be coming. Jamaicans, wake up. Open your eye. Jamaicans, open your eye. The Bible tell you about these days here. The leader going to provoke spirit, and the provoke spirit is going to let them do what they feel a mind to do and work against our people will. And if the Bible says whenever they say working against you, they're trying to take away your right. So what we trying to do? Give up our rights to the evil? We need to fight with Jesus, and we need to see to get on the side with whoever trying to lead with the Spirit of God, or with the good doings and the good sayings that we can follow. The leader, any one of them who have been doing the good things, are saying the good things, saying it and do it as we can see, and that's what we hang on to. We can hang on to somewhere we violate our truth and our rights. Come on, people. It just like when something did come out. The Bible said that they not compel you and demand you and take away rights. So anything you see them, those type of people coming with, even if they might get you free, do not take it because they are trying to do something to violate our rights. Because they come here with that drum, I don't need none, you know. I do not need any. The way me used to survive, I have to survive same way. I don't need none.
Why?
Because you cannot trust evil.
So you're saying the drum is an evil drum?
Not that I'm saying an evil drum, you know, but anything can spray in the drum. Anything can spray into it, baby love, and then it costs all it or something.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the agenda is every country supposed to lose a certain amount of people by death. Death. That is the agenda with the evil. And that comes from the foreign news. The foreign news say that. What they're trying to do, they're trying to control. They're trying to control everything as human needs. And if you do not apply with freedom rules, you won't be getting any. Because I can remember from time gone, they have the chapter in America tearing down the people they farm.
You know
and the other one.
Go ahead.
Yes, that I noticed. And then the other one named the goat. Him have a whole lot of land when trying to plant up and so forth. So therefore, when in destroy the people and things, that you're going to find in the supermarket, you're going to get shot. Which is them now going to have the food to supply whoever to get, and it's only when you apply to feed them rules.
You know this song, ma'am?
Right? That is when you apply to feed them rules before you can get it. So if you want chicken, you know, unless there's no chicken, is no chicken.
True.
But they are coming in with the agenda to destroy people. And we have to hang on, and we have to know the Bible. That's we can guide ourselves. Leaders, provoke spirit. Then talk the truth and talk the lie like a truth and turn it around. Like as the man say, if the thing is bitter, they say it's sweet. And if it is good, they say bad.
You know this song,
it is very bad.
Ma'am, do you know this song, caller? It's an old song. Oh,
what is it?
Oh, what a situation.
That is what on the land. That is on the land, right? That is under. If people do not stand up, we're gonna get the judgment going to start in Jamaica. I'm telling you, read them. Is need to read the Bible. War is on the land, and when war is on the land, war means all the destruction. So they need to know that the Bible says in this time here, you're going to have the fear and look, fears coming from left, right, and center. The Bible says we're going to need doctors and doctor gone for vacation. So if you want to giving suck at this time, you know, most of the doctor to look for because he must clearly tell you say, the medical system are got tear down. And it starts in Jamaica. It starts out here. Because you have, I listen to the news, UWI, I think is the CEO, one head person for UWI, a doctor, wearing the MP was saying something to the man or woman and they resign. Because quite likely what he's saying to that person, the person do not agree with it, because not everybody going to agree with the foolishness. So a person resign. And that's what the news say. So the people in Jamaica cannot understand and then cannot see that it's not going to be business as usual. They want food to eat and can't see the food. They want to walk, go downtown and walk, and then come in and they can't walk. Because the thing designed a way to chop us under oppression. We need to see ourselves before, whether J or whether the P. We need to hang on the side who are fighting for us the right way, but not the wrong way. We need to stand up. For more glasses, we need to see. We don't want no more glasses. If it's not one thing, it's the other. Nobody even trying to mitigate all the inflation. And a matter of fact, when they take so much money for them pay, then I know say them the money for in circulation in the country to keep inflation down. When them take the money do all type of foolishness, how can we get the money for circulate for anger our matters there? When them take it gone for themselves, say country going short of money, so find say inflation will pop up. And there's nothing trying to curb it. They said everybody need money. How much million gone here, how much million gone here or something? Jamaica no wake up. We're going to need water to drink and we're going to get fire. We're going to need bed to sleep in and a fire.
Yes.
We don't have nowhere to sleep, nor to eat, nor to drink.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is it the judgment of start of Jamaica first? Why? And how many churches out there? Corner to corner, none of them getting up. Uncle Mark or him getting up and say something. One, three people there. From the day them born, they have been going to church and I sing God, God, God. And now the fight come. The spiritual fight come now. Oh, if you stand up and things like God, how come after a class can stand up down here? The people have to stand up, that's why instead they have to have on the breastplate of righteousness to fight the thing. It starts. And if you notice that when something arises, and then it blow up, it calm down. After it calm down, then try to gain people, they try to gain you again. And after they gain you, then they nail the next nail down in your skin again. Then don't see that? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling in, my dear.
God Almighty. It's bad.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling in.
Very bad. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Wow.
No.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Metro Talk program.
Hi, good afternoon, Sir Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, my good friend. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Cayman Island.
Oh, from the Cayman Islands. Good afternoon to the Cayman Islands. Good afternoon to Walkers Road, Borden Town, East and North Side. Cayman, Broccoli, Cayman. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I'm going to say this thing to you, right? For Jamaica in itself to get better in terms of change, right? It ultimately has to come down to the people. Look at it this way. 30% of the person's vote, whosoever is campaigning, you can't change the 30% that is voting. You need the 70%. Whichever party, when you look at it this way, and this is the way I look at it, whichever party get at least 15% from that 70% will determine the winner. When you look at all the statistics that it goes by, because 30% and the margin of victory and all of that, right? Also, when I look at the beaches and all the thing and the access, it pains me to know, me as a Jamaican, to see what is happening right now with the water, because even yesterday I was driving and I passed a lot of houses, residential hotels, and there's always sign on the gate, public access to the beach.
In the Cayman Islands.
Exactly.
Right. Hold on for me. And the Cayman Islands has a beautiful 7-mile beach like Negril. And every single Caymanian can walk the 7-mile beach in Cayman.
Exactly. And even if the government makes it clear that even if it's a private property, the public supposed to have public access to the beach, because what happened recently, some private owners put gate on it and then tell them to pull it, take it down. The person's supposed to have public access to the beaches.
Because you know why,
and
sir?
This is a,
you know why, sir?
There's a leader.
The Cayman Islands is governed by laws of the country that are supply for the people, you know. In Jamaica, there's two laws in Jamaica. One for the dirty foot choices boy and girl who live down Cross Road. And one for the people of the Vumvava and the Vumvavi. You see?
Exactly. So if persons want changes, like last night I was watching, one man get 35 tank at the Black Tank in Westmoreland, I think it's Westmoreland on one of them places.
Yes.
Right? So just look at those things. Just look at those things. And what I think will happen. There's no accessibility. All right. Thanks again.
You're welcome, sir. Thanks for calling in. From the Cayman Islands. The numbers to call in is 954-529-8030. For those who want to call back, you can call back in now. Boy, we're facing a problem in this country now. Some very serious problem in this country. And you know, you're trying to figure out if the people who's governing us have any true vision for the people of this country. Have any true vision. The Cayman Islands, says what this lady said, has well and they catch rainwater, but they have water in pipes now, man. And they have the Cayman Water Authority. And they have CUC, that is the Caribbean Utility Company of the Cayman Islands, I think, yes. But at least the Caymanian government make the laws that if they breach the law of the land, you know, the law is for the people of the country. The laws is not for one set of Caymanians, it's for all Caymanians, whether you come from Cayman, yes or no. Good afternoon, welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I'm calling from Georgia.
Yes, ma'am.
But I have relatives live and family still back home. And
back home in the land of food and water?
Yes. No, I wouldn't say land of food and water anymore because I'm not seeing any water anymore. I'm basically seeing pure wood. Yeah.
Ahead, ma'am.
We're from West Rural, St. Andrew and Juliet Holness constituency.
Yes.
And there's no water up there either. And you can't go to her office. If you go there, she's so feisty and rank. When you speak to her, she buy her vote, you know, nobody come talk to her and stuff like that.
Can't somebody hold on there for me? Can't somebody tape this woman and send it to me? When she buy her vote? Can somebody tape any member of parliament who telling the people of Jamaica so them buy them vote? Somebody must come to them. Tape them and send it to me, please.
And it's the same water issue, and we live right in the water mount. So you wonder where's the water going, or you wonder if it's a political ploy for people for penalizing people for voting for who they want to vote for. Because all of a sudden all over Jamaica there's no water, and these people black drum all over the place, and they penalize them. Some get water, some don't get any. And another thing is Water Commission sending the NWC sending these bills. Right now I have a bill for $28,000 for my resident. To pay for a water bill, and I don't get water for months, over a year now, no water. Have to be buying water.
Can you send me a copy of that bill, ma'am?
Yeah, I will. And this is disgusting. I'm saying, imagine I keep getting billed every single month and no water. And you go down there, nobody to speak with. They have to join this line and sit for hours in this customer service area. And they tell you the same thing. You sure you don't have we'll try to get you some water. And you get nowhere. And they don't want, these people don't want you to talk. It's like a bullying, badmanism, everything running the country. We don't have bad man in Jamaica. It's government badness we have now in Jamaica, as far as I can see. It's government badness, nobody to talk to, and it's really sad to see such a nice small island going down the drain like that, and we keep talking every day, and nothing is being done. The people them is like they're holding like hostages because nobody want to come out and protest and do anything. I don't know what is happening.
They're afraid to do it, ma'am.
Yes, they're afraid to do it, exactly.
But
it's really sad.
But you know what I don't understand? I don't think successful government have a vision when it comes on to water distribution in Jamaica, you know. Because if they have a vision for distributing the water in our country, there is so many springs around Jamaica, so many waterfalls around this country.
Exactly.
The people.
This dilemma in today's 21st century.
The people should not be having water problem year in, year out. Every single year.
Every time of this time of year coming down, the same problem.
Whether PNP
and power, nobody fixing it.
Whether PNP in power or JLP in power is the same thing. Nobody not fixing
it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's right.
They put a band-aid on the situation, mom, and that's it.
And that's it. That's it. Even the pipes that run up rural St. Andrew there, those pipes are there before even be born and my siblings born, and they're not changing. Some of them they said are asbestos pipe. They're not changing them out. So when water is even in the pipe, they burst up and water run like crazy on the road.
And it run for days.
And you wonder what is NWC doing?
And it run for days before NWC fix it up.
Yeah. Run for days. And when them do chocolate water in the community, is them looking, is the labor rights them get it first, and you have to beg them or whoever have to beg them to get local water. It's like it's a bad man thing.
It's more than a bad man thing, ma'am.
Yeah. You wonder who is benefit from this water trucking business.
You know something? You know something? It begs to ask. I called in earlier on and talk. You hear they said my auntie has to buy a truckload of water for 25,000 Jamaican dollars. What a disgrace in this country.
Yeah. Most when I buy my water, I have to pay $15,000, $16,000. This full a 600 gallon tank. Every time.
Why are we paying taxes in this country?
That's right. That's my thing. Why are we paying taxes? The road are in a deplorable condition. There's no water. Some places still don't have light. Really?
What a woe situation.
It's terrible.
What a woe.
Thank you for listening to me, Mr. Tavares, and keep continuing doing the very good job that you're doing. We appreciate you. And some others, we appreciate them very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling in, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Same
yes,
to you,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Gee.
My. Some water self here $40,000. Dear God in heaven, what a woe, city nation, what a woe. Weeping and wailing, lightning and thunder, what a woe. I say, what a woe, situation, what a woe. Weeping and wailing, lightning and thunder, what a woe. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. How can I assist you?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. First time calling in, man. Your program sound interested. I'm calling from out of Florida.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. I was listening to this gentleman talking a while ago, right? He was talking about the beachfront, and that's one of the things that really pissed me off, because I live close to Cocoa Beach, right, in Florida here. And when you come to Cocoa Beach, there's a lot of private house, a lot of hotel on the beach, but yet still the beach is leave open to the public.
Not in Jamaica, sir.
Yeah. I'm from Portland, Tony, in Jamaica too. But I'm telling you, man, it really pissed me off, and I'm blaming the PNP and the GLP. You know, yeah, they need to do something about that. The beach should be left for the public. It don't matter. You know, the thing in Jamaica, they cater for the Chinese, the white people, and the rich people. The poor man have no talk. You know, and that thing really pissed me off, man. Really pissed me off. And And the next thing, when it comes to the water business, I think the water business become a big business and a big scamming right now. They find it much easier to lock off the pump and easier to maintain the lock off the pump and sell people water because they make more money selling water. It's a big scam. You know, so it's a big scam, man. You know, and we have so much rivers all over in Jamaica. We should have shot the water, man. We should have shot the water. You know, I mean,
Jesus.
Yeah. You know, I don't know who to blame for the water, but I think it's a big scam going on.
Sir, blame the two political parties that have governed this country from 1962 or even before that.
Right.
Blame them for Jamaica's water problem. They are the one who was put there to make sure that the people of our country have water, security, proper health care, proper education, and jobs. They have not served the people of our country well when it comes on to distributing water to the people of Jamaica. There is no plans to distribute the water properly in Jamaica, sir.
Right, and I was listening to some program the other day. I hear that the Chinese buckling water and shipping out the country. I don't understand that.
They soon buckle we next and send we out.
And I believe they're shipping water out too, you know. I believe there's ship coming in and loaded water and shipping out the country. I believe they've been doing that a long time too, you know. The next point I have, this lady was talking to you not too long ago, and she was saying something like her husband not gonna vote. How can we sit and don't want to vote if we want to change? Our son. Yeah, but and there's a lot of people keep saying this. At the same time, they don't like what's going on, but they're not gonna vote for a change. Come on, man, you gotta vote for a change if you want to change. If you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't understand, man. But it's the first time I was on the internet and I see your program. I find it interesting, so I just join in, man. Right now I'm at work and it's raining up here in Florida, man. I live in Titlesville, Florida. You know, so
I hope you like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk.
I already do that. From I see your program, I already do that, man. And I say, you know, you have some people bad mind. I don't care. I feel everybody need to make money. Whichever way I can help, I gonna help. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hesitate. Soon as I see a program, I do that. You know, This is the first time I've seen it. Yeah. But all right, man, because I'm at work, I'm just thieving like 5 minutes just to call in. I'm at work right now and it's raining.
All right.
You know.
Thanks very much for calling in.
All right, appreciate it. You're welcome.
You're
welcome. All right.
What a woe situation, what a woe. Weeping and wailing, lightning and thunder, what a woe. Me say, when God get ready to move past some of these people who call themselves leaders of this country, Jamaica, both past and present, for what to do to the poor people of this country. Me say, when God ready to move, me sorry for you. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. Where you calling from, sir?
Jeffrey calling from the UK.
Hey, how you doing, my friend?
I'm not bad at all.
What's on your mind today?
I've been trying. It's about this water thing. Well, I just not too long reached back in the UK from J. I live in Montego Bay.
Yes.
But we don't have a problem there. But the problem what I'm thinking about is...
Hold on there for me. Remember we're going to say...
Yeah.
Who's your member of parliament for where you live? In Montego Bay?
I think it's the chili man.
The who?
The chili man, the Chinese man.
Oh, you mean Dr. Tavares Chang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, but what I can't understand is we have so much rivers in Jamaica. So much rivers. And so much spring. And we sitting on one of the largest freshwater reserve in the Caribbean. Yes, all right, Jeffrey. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think they must have done that because at one point they were shipping water. They was exporting water to the UK, to Canada from the Blue Mountains. You know, I wonder if a lot of people realize that.
I never see something like this in all my life. Your people have water in them pipe, and you ship water go to London and all over the place.
To Canada, yeah, Canada.
Hey.
Yeah.
The center cannot hold me and occupy the land. Go ahead, Carl.
Terrible situation. Terrible situation. Anyway, been watching you guys, you Rattigan, Lonesome, and all those guys. And you guys are doing a good job, man. Doing a good job.
Thank you very much, sir.
I was one of these guys in a similar situation with Rattigan and JUTC. For 3 successive times, I tried to come in to give my services to JUTC. And each time it was given to other people.
You know why that is so, sir? You're a man of dignity, I presume, and a man of good character, I presume. They don't want you at JUTC, you know. They want their political elite like Keisha Mack and the man who can chop. Those are the people that want at Montego Bay Regional Hospital and JUTC, sir. They don't want a well-thinking Jamaican who has the head and screw on the body and they know what they're doing, you know, sir. They want their friends who they can put in high positions because they help their party win, you know. So people like you who come from London, who have a big degree behind the name, and if you don't have a degree behind the name, you're a man of integrity. You know, they don't want you up here because you may go show up things with a Guana Montego Bay Metro when they don't want to show up.
Well, that's exactly correct.
So don't feel bad that you don't get to go to Montego Bay Metro, sir. They don't want people like me and you in a certain positions in this country, Jamaica. Because if we're going to hit, you know, dog no nyam ne supper, I didn't find a way to kill we.
Most probably.
So you know,
but at the last time it was I was told while I got back to London, I was told it was Colin Campbell who got the job.
You see it? It's their party affiliate, you know. Colin Campbell is a member of the People's National Party, a stalwart of the People's National Party. I think he was a former member of Parliament, but I don't remember. So they're not gonna want.
Yes, he was.
They're not gonna want people like you in that position, you know. They have to put in those people who help the party to win, and those people who you know, they're no longer MPs, so they want sitting for do. So they put in some high positions of consultants and hypocriticals and sympatheticals and all kind of hypocriticals. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're not gonna want you inside here because you're not a member of the elites of the political system in our country, sir. All right, sir?
Yes, Jeffrey. It was gonna be transformed into one of the best transport system in the Caribbean.
They don't want,
because I was gonna get the backing from the UK to do that.
Tell us some more about that.
Yeah, we were gonna get the backing from the UK, from a bus company in the UK, and also from Belgium, where the last batches of Volvo vehicles came from in Belgium. I even had good conversation with the Belgian ambassador at the time when we were having a handover up at Lady Musgrave Road with the buses with the buses that came in from Belgium. So we were going to have a good crew to come in and transform JUTC so that we have a good bus service in the metropolitan region. But it never happened.
They're not gonna.
So that was.
They're not gonna allow you to come in, sir, because when they go to wherever they go to, they tell them, look here, only just refurbish all the dilapidated bus giving up. And they spend millions of dollars on these big old buses. And when they come down, not even a month or so, those same buses that spend much $1 million on, either they caught fire on the roads in Jamaica, or
yes,
or they don't have no wiper to work, or something wrong with the engine. So it proved to me, so it's some dilapidated refurbished buses they're buying and carrying to the country. Meanwhile, somebody pocket is getting fat.
Yes.
You see? So even if you present anything to the government of Jamaica, sir, they won't give you the job, sir, because you're not singing their Sankey for a better Jamaica, sir. They put in their people who they know is loyal to their cause and loyal to their party. People like Keisha Mack of Montego Bay Metro, who is a pastor for a well-known church. She's a general manager up there. I don't call her for her real name, but she named on social media, she named Keisha Mack.
Oh yeah.
Spread the propaganda for their party. Those are the people that put in positions from you can spread the propaganda for your party, sir. You'll get you will get a good positions in JUTC, because JUTC is a milking cow for the two political parties in this country. If PNP come in tomorrow, man, the same thing now. And who want Bex, who want please, it's the same thing now. God help this country. Go ahead, sir.
I totally agree with you, because the last guy who I spoke to up at Lady Musgrave Road at the handing over ceremony at the time was Omar Davis.
Who you speak to?
He was the Omar Davis. Omar Davis. He was was a transport minister at the time.
You mean the Omar Davis, Jamaica's world-class minister of finance?
Yeah, that's him. That's him. That short fella, that very short fella, yeah.
He wrecked Jeffrey behavior self. Go ahead, sir.
And I think one of the sticking point was my salary would never be paid by the JUTC. It was going to be paid from the European Facilities Fund, which means my salary would be one of the top executive salary from the UK salary. That's what I was going to be paid.
But sir, with all fairness, no, you think that them hold on, man. You think say them no make you come in there, come mash up their honey pot? Huh? When you get paid from another government entity outside of Jamaica, from the government of England or wherever, them not think say you're a spy. You come to spy upon them. So they're not gonna get the job. And that is why you call a certain person name, you not call back in name. That's why the transport sector in our country mash up until this blessed day.
Yeah, but Jeffrey, the thing is that it was the salary was going to be paid, because when we got the buses from Belgium, from Sweden via Belgium, because they were bodied in Belgium, and then they shipped from Belgium down to Jamaica. They came with a package, you know, because it was a loan, and it was being paid for. It was paid for at 0%. That's what Jamaica government got the loan, paying back at 0%. So getting paid zero, getting that loan, a package came with the loan, which means they will have to have a top executive in running JUTC, and that person will then bring in his team to ensure that JUTC get run properly and the buses get looked after properly, because he will be paying top salary. You will be getting paid top salary from the European Facility Fund. That was my job, and that would come with the package, the loan. That was it. So, for what?
So hold on there. My man,
for
hold on for me, sir.
Yeah.
So they got the loan, and the loan specified that XQYZ with you and so forth.
That's right. Yeah.
And they did not honor that part of the loan at all.
Right. That's right. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
They're not gonna want you to come there, sir, because you'll mash up their honey pot. Because that's where they milk the honey from, you know. There's a lot of honey inside JUTC, you know. There's a honey nest inside JUTC, a never ending nest. It will never end until thy kingdom come. I don't know if you guys know a man by the name of Radcliffe Lewis. Radcliffe Lewis.
Yes.
Radcliffe Lewis told the transport people them in Jamaica, bus and taxi drivers, that this operation will continue until the Lord Almighty come. So you think say you can come mash up for them honey pot at JUTC, you know, continue until the Lord Almighty come. So I already did the talk, so no one help JUTC. It's not going to help because they will not allow any outsider to come to JUTC to mash up the honey pot of their people who helped them to win the election on both sides of the fence.
Well, I tell you another thing, Jeffrey, is the fact that I spent 3 weeks. I spent 3 weeks looking over that company and did a comprehensive report on the company.
To who?
Presented it. Sorry?
Presented to who?
I presented it to this guy, Colin Campbell. It went to.
Oh Jesus! You have a copy of it now?
I don't know. I'll have to have a look. And it was read out in Parliament when they had a committee peace PAAC
meeting. Yes.
Meeting.
Yeah. Parliament. Yes.
Right. Yeah, it was various section of that report was read out there, what they were gonna do and what they weren't gonna do.
And nothing have been
that was coming from, no, that was coming from my report, and nothing was done. And now we have a guy sitting in JUTC for ever so long. What's his name? Abrams. Him. Don't know a thing about running buses. Nothing. Don't know anything about running buses.
Some of them inside there, sir, not even have a high school diploma, sir.
He's one of them. He's got a high school diploma, him.
That the one of them. What that signifies to you, sir? You're gonna put a person in there who don't have no CXC, no GCE, no O levels, no diploma, nothing. You know what things as some political system here up there?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
And they're going home every month like a fat cat. Then got bigger than for me.
Yep.
And then neck big like then neck big like the Lake Roger Clark neck. Bigger than my own.
Yeah, so it reminds me of Rattigan, what they did to Ratty. So I said, I cannot understand how silly these people are. You got people in the diaspora who are willing to come and give you services free. to make your country better. What is the problem with that? Okay, Jeffrey, I'm going to leave you.
Thank you very much for calling in, sir. We just have to pray for the country, sir, because they're not going to want people like you inside JUTC, you know. Because you never walk the hills and valley and take off your clocks and walk hills and valley for them, you know. Like Keisha Mack. And you don't go on Facebook and put up pictures of Rattigan and Jeffrey Tavares and all of them and say, oh, them are dirty comrade. Them they bring down Jamaica. So you won't get any pay for that, sir. You won't get to put into JUC position, sir. They'll put people like those inside JUTC who nothing can't Jeffrey behave yourself. You know what? Should make us stop it. Thank you for calling in, sir.
Okay, Jeffrey. Have a good afternoon.
Same to you, sir. Thanks very much for calling in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk YouTube channel, sir.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I done that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Jeffrey.
Bye-bye. What a thing going on in the country. 9545298030. No, it is time for me to cut off now. It's 3:45. 15 minutes to 3 o'clock in Jamaica, 15 minutes to 4 o'clock here. We're listening and watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. This is the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. What a thingy. They get a person to turn around JUTC under Colin Campbell administration. And at that time, it was Minister of Davis, who was the Minister of Transportation at that time. They get a thing to turn around JUTC and nothing was done. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from New York. I am just asking a question in regards to the
turn off. Hold on for me, ma'am. Turn off your device in the background, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. The program with Mr. Rattigan, the OLJ, whatever
Yes,
it is.
ma'am. Go ahead. I know what you're talking
Do you take because I sent a message but I didn't get any response. Do you take Zelle?
Yes.
Could I Zelle the money?
Yes, we do. Can you call me off the program, ma'am, and I will direct you what to do, please?
Okay, I will.
I will get in contact with Mr. Rattigan and direct you what to do.
All right.
It's the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation.
Oh yeah. OJLDF. Okay. OJLDF. Yes, I need to get in touch with
Yes,
all right,
I will
I'll talk to you off here.
Right. As a matter of fact, if I can get Mr. Rattigan on the phone, that would be good, you know. Like I say, if I can get him on the phone. Mr. Rattigan, if you're watching us, please call us, please. Is that not so busy? But what I'll do for you, ma'am, call me off the program and I will give you the details, okay?
Same number.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
Just give me about an hour that I can get in contact with him and he give it to me, all right?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And God bless you guys for standing up for our little piece of rock.
You're welcome, my dear. God bless you.
Bye-bye. All right.
Okay. Remember May 10th, 2024. Let me look for this. May 10th, 2024. Yes, here it is. Jamaicans and Friends of Jamaica. Listen to this. Jamaican Diaspora Crime Intervention Prevention Task Force. Jamaicans and Friends of Jamaica. Let us raise our voice in protest against corruption, crime. Hold on for me, please. Oh, Lord. Sorry about that. This phone is ringing off the hook. Yes. And poor education system in Jamaica, etc. On May 10th, 2024, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Jamaican Consulate in New York, located at 300 East 42nd Street. That's 300 East 42nd Street in New York, the Jamaican Consulate building there. It will be live on this channel here. It will be live on the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel, live on going to be live on Jam Vibes Talk Radio also. Join us then. Tell all your friends and family to subscribe to this YouTube channel. We'll be coming to you live from New York City, God spare our lives, on May 10th, 2024 for a live protest in regard to what is going on in the land of wood and water. No water, yet hotels have water in Jamaica. That's the Jamaican Diaspora Crime Intervention Prevention Task Force, Jamaicans and Friends of Jamaica. Okay? It's Jamaicans and Friends of Jamaica. The Jamaican Consulate building and the flyer that I'm seeing here, the poster that I'm seeing here rather, is Jamaican Consulate located at 300 East 42nd Street. I think, remember, yes, that's what I see on the thing here. So tell all your friends and family to get ready. Get ready. To come out in their numbers. A peaceful thing for Jamaican people who don't have any water in their pipes. Yet Jamaica has springs around the country. As I said before, Jamaica water crisis did not start under this administration. It started under both administration, both political party is to be blamed for not distributing water properly to the people of our country. The two political parties to be blamed. Every year, whether the PNP in power or the JLP in power, every year this time there's a drought. And none of them put anything in place to make sure that the people of our country have water in their pipes. We have springs around the country. We have waterfalls around the country. And all it does is run right back into the ocean that the Lord thy God giveth thee. God provide us with water. And you're letting your people suffer because they don't have any water. It's not good. It's not good. Not good. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Until you hear my voice again, may God bless you. I was told to play back something before I go, and I'm going to do it. There's two things I have to play back before I go. I am going to play it back right now. The voice. This man said something, and we must think and listen to what he said. Listen to what this man said.
I've always said to people, do not trust the words of politicians.
One of Jamaica's well-renowned politicians. Listen to it again.
I've always said to people, do not trust the words of politicians. I've always said to people, do not trust the words of politicians. I've always said to people, do not trust the words of politicians.
Until you hear my voice again, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. May God bless you, and may God bless Jamaica land we love. Have a great evening, everyone. See you soon.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.